Cleveland, Disney's The Lion King. It does happen to be the world's #1 musical, and it is going on right now at Playhouse Square. Welcome, Spencer Plachy, who stars as Scar.
That's right.
And Gerald Ramsey as Mufasa. And when you hear them talk, you're going to hear the characters right away. I'm telling you, it's good to have you both here.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure having you in Cleveland too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This is probably, it was one of the first musicals I had ever seen, but it is, as we just mentioned, I mean, it is the #1 musical. And I would like to let you both kind of explain why you believe fans and children feel this way about this musical. But for me, I mean, it is just the passion in this musical as far as the characters and their roles, the production value. I mean, it's just over the top.
Oh yeah. I mean, I like to say it's this version of The Lion King. There are 3 now. It's just about everything that theater can be. The spectacle, the costumes, the characters, the set. Everything's just top notch.
It truly is. I mean, the singing too. Your voices are always unbelievable in the show. For you, what would it be?
I think it's so multifaceted, but for me personally, I thought I don't have a place in The Lion King, an African show, but it's the music for me. And I think especially when they're singing in African languages, like Zulu specifically, it's one of the oldest languages in the world. And there's something, even though you don't understand it, it's gonna speak to you. It's something very deep, you know what I mean? There's something, even like the scoring of a film, you hear music and it moves you emotionally, even though you don't speak in violin, you know? You don't speak Zulu, but it moves you, yeah.
Is it difficult for the characters in this to learn the Zulu? In this, I mean,
Well, we don't really.
you don't have to.
But in
Right.
every cast, there's at least 6 South Africans who do speak
Right.
the language.
So they've already, so it's
Right.
not hard for them. It's not something that they would have to learn. They just already know how to do this. But casting the characters in this type, I think, of production is so critical because it was such a beloved film, and it's such a beloved musical. So I think it just seems to be key. For the two of you, what was it like getting this role?
Oh man. I would say just the opportunity to be a part of Broadway history like this is humbling and a blessing, and it's been magical, and
You can't say more, right? I mean, it's just I can only imagine. And for you,
Man, being from such a small island in the South Pacific, a chance to represent the community that I come from, and we come from a history of singing and dancing and chants, and that's how we passed our stories on, and that's really what musical theater is. So to get to do that on stage and to show people where I come from, like, you can do this too, you know, like it's not just our history, but it's a profession as well.
and I love that you're showing your culture today too.
Everywhere I go.
I love it. It's absolutely amazing. We're taking some shots here of just the production itself. Again, it's nonstop action. I feel like you go through every emotion with this musical too.
Oh yeah.
And one of the most emotional, on the road we do 8 shows a week, every 3 to 4 weeks we're in a new city. One of the most emotional moments for us is a chance to perform for special audiences, and we have the opportunity here. So on August 31st, we're having a sensory-friendly performance. So for people who feel like the theater is not for me, like my sister is one of them, she has kids who she feels like are too rambunctious or on the spectrum, and this is the show for you to please come out and bring your family members, and that's the chance where the lights are a little bit up, all the sounds are a little bit less, but it's for everybody. Right. So if you feel like theater is not for you, this performance is for you on August 31st.
August 31st, and that will be one of the last days because it's here now through September 1st at the KeyBank State Theater at Playhouse Square. Where would you guys rank this in your repertoire of what you have done with your careers? I mean, this has to be up there.
For me, it's the grandest, greatest job I've had, and the experience is overwhelmingly positive. So it's certainly the top, you know.
That's amazing. I love to hear that. How long have you both been in theater?
Oh my.
Lion King is my first.
Yeah.
This is your first
production.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations!
Thank you so much.
Well, you nailed it big. Jeez.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I've been doing it since I started a little in high school, and I pursued it in college. So I've been fortunate to work often since I got out of school in 2004. So yeah, in theater for a while.
It is one of those breathtaking musicals. Can't you hear it in their voices? I hear your characters. Your voices are both so incredible. Go and check them out. Again, Mufasa and Scar here with us today, but you'll get to see the whole cast of The Lion King at Playhouse Square through September 1st. Thank you both so much for coming in.
Pleasure. Thank you.
All right, well, whether you